Gotta be a Scorpio.
Listen, okay, because they sound like they got some Leo and Taurus tendencies too. Okay, I don't know. Okay, that's it.
When I am fixed in a decision, it is done.
Kim, help us. You're the voice of reasoning. You got you a Wu-Tang. Y'all are crossing each other's arms when y'all eat. Like they can't even eat a buffalo
Kim
wing.
don't play neither. I don't care what you say. Kim don't play neither.
They eat a buffalo wing. They eat regular macaroni and cheese, Grace. Right now, they just did it 10 minutes ago.
No, sir.
They're sitting around eating macaroni and cheese, and they
No,
did like
sir.
this here. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
That's
sir.
not what happened.
No, that's not what's happening.
Okay.
Kim say, "Don't let that bandana fool you." Okay,
Please
don't.
don't.
That bandana backs up with what Adonia was saying. That bandana say,
Definitely.
you know.
Exactly.
You know. Because if
Mhm.
I got to raise my voice, you in trouble.
Yep.
Can y'all imagine Adonia yelling? I can't imagine it. I can't see it.
I imagine it being extreme.
No,
I know.
but I
You
don't
ain't gotta
yell.
tell me.
No, I don't raise my voice. But it's clear. I really don't raise my voice. You might actually, I might not talk to you at all, and then you really know.
That's how I imagine it. You heard that tone she just used, how she was calm, quiet.
That's scary. Mm-hmm.
That's scary, especially when it's something you know she should be, excuse my language, pissed about. And she just talks to you like this, and she tells you, you know what, I'm done. It's okay. You can go on about your business.
You got me. That's my girl. You got me.
You done found where
y'all the damn
out.
You can believe that.
Well, Nick, that's what you just found. But I'm gonna tell you in this calm. I want you to understand. I want you to hear me clearly when I speak, and I'm gonna say it quietly so you don't take offense to the tone in my voice. But understand,
y'all are the meanest. Y'all are the
meanest. But I have tone too. I have tone too. Oh, I can put the tone on the table, but I try not to.
Oh, we know. But you do though. But you do. Because everybody thinks. Deanna is nice. Deanna mean as hell, which automatically tells me since Deanna and Adonia act the same way. Adonia mean as hell. You sit up here fool everybody else how y'all want to. I expect Adonia to throw out her innocence too.
Yeah, I mean, I went smooth off on the supervisor last week, and my friend that was sitting next to her, she said, she don't use them corporate correct words and didn't raise her tone. She is mad as hell now.
Yes. Jamal preacher, by the way, just so we clear. Jamal's preaching, by the way, because that is a fact. That's FAK, Grace. FAK. Fact. That's what that is. You understand? That's what that is.
Read your private
nevertheless, I did. Is that all the stamps?
Yes, sir. I got
right, then. So we 2 left. So that is all the 8, and then not half of 9.
Yeah.
They get longer. They get longer. They get longer. That's good. That's good. All right, then. Anyway. And what? Oh, you sent.
Yeah.
Oh, you sent Connor's house.
Yep. Ogden Theater.
Anna's complex.
Anna's complex.
Good for you.
And I sent the trail for Pinewood Springs where the judge.
Okay, you shouldn't. I didn't know you looked that up. You didn't tell me.
You ain't think
you must look it up on your own. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Y'all don't understand this conversation. Frida says she's gonna be in here in a few. She's on the phone getting the update.
Hey! Why are you reading private messages out loud? What are you doing?
That was a private message. That red means stop, don't it? Red means stop. Got it. Okay. Anyway, back to Adonia and Deanna being the nicest people on the planet. They are nice. Don't get it to no. Let me give them props. Let me give them their props. They are the nicest. But the motherfuckers mean as hell. Y'all hear me? They mean. You say what you want. I know it.
You have to respect. You got to respect their gangster. Hello.
Yin and yang.
Got to respect their gangster.
They want me to think it's only a up, Kim. They want me to say it's just up.
It's not that.
Like down don't exist.
No, it's not that.
Like
Correct
right
me.
don't exist.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Adonia. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have been nice to you this entire time. I have expressed how I felt to you in a nice manner. I have been the nicest person to you, and you still act like you don't know. So now
I have to show you. I have to show
now,
you.
yeah. Now that I have to tell you, I have to tell you in a tone.
So they should be quiet. You
bottle.
already saved Fabby life. You done saved Fabby's whole life 2 weeks ago.
Pop then came off this Coke bottle now because I've been quiet all this time. And you just kept shaking the bottle and shaking the bottle and shaking the bottle and shaking the bottle. And I keep telling you, hey, stop shaking the bottle. Hey, stop shaking the bottle. Hey, stop shaking the bottle. Stop shaking the goddamn bottle. That's what happened. That's how it works.
So what you're saying? So let me see if I got this right. You and Adonia would stay in y'all, baby, you can do whatever you want to do mentality. If baby stop acting like he can do whatever he want to do mentality. It's my fault I got my neck cut open. Is this correct?
Absolutely.
Mic drops, session's over, everybody can go home.
All right, then there it is. Got it. Okay. All right, then. We got it now. We all understand. But the world can't exist without Scorpios, Fabby. That's the god dog. You a Scorpio too, ain't you, Fabby? Oh, shit. You know what? This whole call is infested.
When she turned to a Fabby turns to a grown-up Scorpio, it's gonna be some shit.
I'm complete. I didn't hear you.
This whole call is infested. It don't matter. The call is infested.
When you reach your next level, Scorpio.
So we got at least 3. Okay, I understand. We know me and Jamal know what y'all do. That's why y'all got men out here submitting. We know what happened. So that's all right, Grace. Grace, stay away from these Scorpios. You hear me? Stay away from these Scorpios. Get you a good May baby. That makes sense. Now I know there should be one person that agreed with that. Ought to be one.
She the one that just said don't shake the bottle. Why do I want somebody to tell me don't shake the bottle?
You know what, Grace? You need a cancer. Everybody need a cancer.
I don't know.
If you get a cancer, Grace. If you get Scorpios and Cancers are extremely compatible.
Yeah, but
if you get there it is. There's your screenshot. Mm-hmm.
The last serious one was not serious enough. He thought I was playing and I was gonna wait.
What? That sounds like something a Scorpio would have said. And we need to have a whole 6 weeks just on Scorpio tendencies. Now, I will admit this here. If you get a well-behaved Scorpio and you mess that up, you deserve whatever came to you next. Now, that I will say. That I'll say. And I don't think anybody... I'd be damned if these 3 Scorpios disagree with that. If you mess over a well-behaved Scorpio that know what she want and submit and let you do what you want to do, you done messed up.
Again, training over. Mic drop. Done.
Ain't nothing
else to say.
So we understand. All right, there we go. Today we finished our trauma. We finished our trauma talk for right now. I promise y'all 6 weeks we went through it. Some of y'all need more of it. And the truth is we all need it. What we need to do is we need to challenge our trauma thoughts in real time.
Oh boy.
As it's happening. Yes. As it's happening. As Grace is going, I don't like what Antonio said about me. Right there is when Grace should be challenging whatever Antonio said about me.
That is hard.
And that's the truth. It is.
And I'm about 50-50.
You said we need to challenge our. True. You said we need to challenge our trauma.
We all need to challenge our trauma thoughts in real time. So Deanna says she's 50-50. And I'm willing to bet most of y'all 50-50. The problem is 50-50 is a messed up harvest. Can I help y'all? Whatever you do, Adonia, comes back as a harvest. That means if you 50-50, it means, whoo, God do a breakthrough in your life. And the same day, God take that breakthrough from you in your life. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? That every time something good happens, something outside of your control, just fuck it up. I mean, excuse the unprofessionalism, but we want to keep it real with Jerome. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ooh, I got me a good man, and this something that happened. I got a promotion, and then your paperwork didn't come. You didn't pass the background check or something, whatever it may be. Y'all know what I'm talking about, huh? Like this is. Am I talking to real humans?
Yes, sir.
That's a 50-50 harvest. That's the wheat and the tares growing at the same time. Like Jerome likes that talk. Okay. Yes, the blazer keeps me professional. You know what I'm saying? The blazer, you're right. Then it's Joseph A. Banker. And you could tell it.
Not the blazer.
Tailor-made. It fits my shoulders well. Yeah, it fits my shoulders well. But think about that. When the wheat and the tares grow at the same time, that's a 50-50 harvest. Now, Jerome old enough to know he's tired of the tares choking out his harvest. All right. Tracy, I only got 3 things I want to talk about today.
Antonio, I went through hell with my sister. Listen to me.
Talk to me, man.
I went through hell with my sister.
I'm about to eat my food while you're talking.
But I agree with you, sir. I agree with you because me focusing in on that treatment, knowing that I couldn't fix that or fix her, like you said, it was interfering, first of all, with my energy and my harvest. And until I was able to take that sucker and say, we ain't doing that, I couldn't stay focused. I couldn't get it done. And then when I did, I'm sitting there going, why am I giving her all of that effort? Why am I giving her all of that attention? Oh, hell no, we're not doing. Good night. All right. Oh, had visitors.
Got you. But keep going, though. Keep going.
No, but you're absolutely right. And that particular situation in and of itself was so freeing for me because it was involving my mom, and me and my mom were so close, and it showed me things about me. So now I'm sitting there patting her on the back because her ugliness showed me things about me that I didn't know or didn't have control over. And I'm saying, wait a minute, that's messing with my future. That's messing with my money. I likes my money. I don't like nobody else. I like mine. But why am I going to be destroying my own? Oh, hell no, we ain't doing that. No.
Imagine having a Scorpio as a mama.
Is she a Rudy Poo too? Oh, no. Okay? No, you can't be no Rudy Poo. Ain't gonna be messing with my money. You better bring it.
You better duck, sir.
The death stairs just came from Fabi and Trinace. That was for real. That was for real. You're right, Joe Jerome. You're right. I only got 3 things I want to talk about. I've talked about them before, but I want to do it differently now. But I only got 3 things I want to talk about. I'm holding them right now. They're the 3 secrets to life. That's what I want to talk about. The 3 Secrets to Life by Neil Donald Walsh. And they are relevant for this conversation. The 3 secrets to life. I'm going to give them what they are first, and we're going to have a little fun. I do know this, though. If you mess up a Scorpio or a Taurus sex drive, you done did something. I'm quiet on purpose. You done fooled around and messed up somewhere. Now, we ain't talking about All that ice cream Deanna may be eating, or Trinace may be eating, that's different. Or just the moon. We talk about if you did something, Grace, you messed up. Ain't the Taurus the one? Ain't that the bull? I meant that I roll from the bottom of my spirit.
My mama's a Taurus, okay?
No.
Your
Give me Grace.
grandmama was a Taurus. Don't play.
My mama was a Scorpio.
God bless.
See how that went. See how that went. You see how that went. She marked the whole house, Grace. Whole house, Grace. The 3 secrets are as follows. Write these down. Your growth process is complete. There is nothing going wrong with your life now or ever. You are not alone. Only 3 things I want to talk about. I've done it before, but I want to do it differently. Now, right now, that's so hard to believe. Some of you. Imagine me looking at Fabi in her eye, cramping, contractions happening, her feet swollen. Are they pretty feet, Fabi, or you got some like jacked feet? Which one is it?
No, I actually got pretty feet. People always ask me to
Outstanding.
start selling them. I'm like, Juan won't let me.
Well, I just say, if you do, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I market. I'll take 10%. I'm trying to exploit everybody. I'm trying to figure out how to exploit Trinace. You know, I'm like blondecurls.com or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Blondecurls.com. All right. Shout out to Juan the man. I let you sell your feet. All right. Imagine me telling Fabi, 8 months pregnant, heartburn, the baby hairs, you know how you get up in there and it'll be all of you. I know what I'm talking. You ladies know what I'm talking about. All in your ribs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I've seen it. I've seen the purple stain. You be like, what's going on? And the baby come out with a hat full of hair. You be like, oh, hair full of hair. You're like, that's what it was. That's what all that heartburn came from. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? You know, you can see it. And I say, oh, Fabi, what's nothing wrong with you? First off, you can't get pregnant. Shut your mouth. Number 1. You missed it. Don't worry about it. I'll rewind it. Adonia get out of her bed. She don't just stub her toe. She take her pinky toenail off. And I don't mean like off sideways. I mean off, up, and backwards. Ugh. I made my toe hurt just now. I almost dislocated my hip. Silly lady. Tracy like, And I say, Adonia, stop it. Stop it. You stop it right now. It's because you're bleeding. And nothing wrong with your life now or ever. But it's a bull lady. Come on. I'm telling Trinace, go outside. Them folks done repoed her car. She missed her job. And she get fired. Same day. Then when she get home, the cat done burnt down the house, knocking over a candle. I don't think she has a cat. You got a cat?
Dog.
Okay, good. And all right then, no. So I'm not speaking this over her. And then her house is burnt. She's sitting on her wet steps because the fire department done sprayed her house. The car gone. And she done messed up her pinky toe now. So her and Adonia got messed up pinky toes. And then I say, calm down, Trinace. God loves you. There's nothing wrong with your life now or ever. Now at this point, Fabi, insensitive sociopath at this point. Here's Kim. Kim got her whole son. Son go out there in the football game and get hurt. He get hurt. And then can't see out his right eye. And his right ear fall off his head. Just all these things are impossible. Like, it don't just like fall off his head, Grace. He ain't got no ear no more. Well, I don't want to speak nothing over your son. I'm trying to make it as crazy as possible. I'm trying to make it as crazy as possible. And I say, why is you worried about your son? That's his life. There is nothing wrong with your life now or ever. Okay, can y'all, this all sound like some BS, ain't it? Like, wait a goddamn minute. Yo, this is some bull. Yet, it is not. It is the truth. Now, under those circumstances, what I should have did was shut the hell up and just been quiet and let my ministry be in presence, not my opinion, not my preaching. How many you know preaching at the wrong time to get on your damn nerves?
Let me tell you something. Because I had somebody tell me, but she was 102. She was 102, Grace. She had to get, if you don't get the hell out of God. Okay. If you don't get off my phone real quick. Just, yeah.
102. Well, your son 13. He lived a good life. He started puberty. Take him, Lord. All right. So when I tell you there's nothing wrong with your life, Sandy, excuse me, when I tell you in this order, your growth process is complete. And there's nothing wrong with your life now or ever. And you are not alone. I'm talking to you not only from a place of accuracy, Kim. I'm telling you, fair enough. I'm telling you that you are allowed to understand. Fabi, you good. You pregnant. You can fall asleep while listening. You hear me?
I'm sorry.
You
I'm like, right. I'm trying to stay awake. I don't know what happened that I cannot stay awake. I cannot. I don't know.
You pregnant? That's
how many of you ladies been pregnant before? Is it 100% of the call been pregnant? Except for Grace?
It's like a different kind of sleepy. I can't describe it.
Is there a pregnant woman? Is there a former pregnant woman that has been through this before? Yes. Is this? Can we say, Antonio? Let this girl fall asleep in front of you. Shit. Is this? Can we say that with no? Okay, Fabi, you have our permission to drool. I tell you what, you just cut your camera off and listen. You just cut your camera off. You understand? You cut your camera off and you catch what you catch. You feel me? These other camera off folks, they sent us.
I can't because the noise. That's why I'm saying I gotta hang up.
Okay, well you hang up there because you pregnant. You understand? Okay, as long as you're pregnant, the world is yours. The world is yours.
Thank you.
Y'all tell Fabi bye.
Bye.
Yes. Yeah, I can't be pregnant. Phil say if men was pregnant, boy should be a sack. Oh no, I forgot. Whatever shit, I don't know. Sacrament. There it is. I knew it had a sack in front of it. Sacramento. No, sacrament. And it's the truth. It's the truth. All right, before I get to Tanae, hear me out. Adonia's life has never needed her to grow into it. It's hard. It's tough. Nor did Adonia ever have to fix anything. No, it's tough. No. And neither was Adonia ever alone. We'll come back to it. Trinace, go ahead. Scorpio this place up.
Okay, so sometimes that works, but like I typed in the chat, that sounds like some shit people say to convince themselves not to kill themselves in that moment. That's what that sounds like. It could be worse. What?
It's gonna be hard to disagree with what you said, Trinace.
My son did that like a couple. My son did that like a couple of the first of the month. I say, sir, my check, because you're not working, is the only check. I gotta pay rent, light, car note, insurance, and I listed all the bills. He say, well, mommy, it could be worse. We found somebody, the rent is covered, but we gonna be in here in the dark. We can't watch cable. What in the world? How did it even work?
First of all, let me speak for you real quick. I don't mean to, but let me go ahead and jump in there. Don't you let me take care of you and then turn around and tell me my struggle could be worse. God. I'm done. I need to say it so you can go ahead and just.
And Antonio.
So, but the other part of that, Jerome. I understand that to ease the pain of what your life look like right now in the moment. I understand all that. But don't tell me it could be worse.
Am I the only one who saw how big Antonio's eyes got when he was?
You're gonna sit there and tell me I'm taking care of you. You're gonna sit there and tell me my struggle could be worse. Calm down.
Antonio, I want to ride
my struggle.
I want to ride Trinace's energy because all of us have been watching the internet and following Twitch, who committed suicide. And every time I saw that guy, nothing but positive energy, nothing but and that Ellen DeGeneres show just catapulted him into the limelight, and he was opportunity like that. So I'm sitting there going, what could have, and you brought it up, what'd you say? My growth, my process is complete, everything I need is done. I'm not alone. So that thing, I haven't made any comments, but I've watched other people put comments, but it really blows me away. Because everything about that guy that I saw was positive. And it doesn't mean that it wasn't.
No, it was positive. I just told somebody this week, I don't know who is one of y'all, Adonia, I kid you not, I just told somebody this week, I say, don't you kill your depression like that. All that not letting your depression have a voice. Let me tell you something. Everybody ever killed themselves was laughing the day before they killed themselves. Depression don't look like depression. I even brought up Robert Williams. Anybody ever killed themselves was laughing and kiki and ha-ha in public. Because laughter is the mask we wear when we about to hurt ourselves. Nobody walks outside and say, I'm going to hurt myself because you don't believe me. Because I did it before, and then something motivated me, whether it be internal or something. So what you start doing is you start saying, whatever, you ain't going to do it. You just want attention until I actually do it. And then you start saying dumb stuff like, I wish I would have saw the signs. I wish I would have believed the signs. This man made the whole world laugh. And then I was mad at TMZ for posting that picture. Died at, yesterday, or died at 41 or whatever by suicide. I was pissed off about that. That's unnecessary. Like, get that off the flyer, yo. You could have said this man died. Get that off the flyer. Everybody's gonna file us about suicide. That's just, you don't do that. That man, kids got to see that, or somebody, his family got to see that. I don't lie, but anyway, that's the collective conscience for you. All right, we rather sell a good free Instagram post, Yeah. Anyway, let me just get off of that. Every last one of us have had a suicidal thought at some point, or something like it, or at least a depressive thought. I know you say it. It ain't nothing that ever bothered you. I know. But I guarantee you, 7 days before that, we was fooling folk about how good we was, wasn't we? Think about that. Think about the fact. Think about how hard it takes. You ever smile? It felt like it took all your muscles to smile, like you forgot. Is that just me? Maybe I could be wrong. You know, you ever had I'm not just talking about fake a smile, Tracy. I'm talking about your face felt like a fraud when you turned it into a smile. That's them days when Antonio tell you everything is perfect. You know what? For your tour, I want to hear nothing about everything is perfect to him. No, the hell it's not. My son just got molested by his uncle, and you're gonna sit up and tell me everything is perfect. Uh-oh. That's real, huh? That's real. Everything is perfect, Phil. But you won't be raised by your biological mom, but it's perfect. No, it's not. It's all right. But Antonio, look how you turned out. Yeah, and if I had a chance to do it over again, you forget all that ascended talk. I'd have my mom would be a dentist and my dad would be a doctor, or vice versa, and I would have grew up with a $1 million trust fund. And I'd be white. Let's put that out there too. My name be Bartholomew Rosenthal. I'd be a white Jew. Let's mix them together, Phil.
Come on, Bart.
I need both. Bart Rosenthal. I need both worlds.
All 5 stars.
I need all 5 stars. You understand? If I had a chance to do it over again. So it's difficult to reconcile when somebody likes me say there is nothing wrong with your life now or ever. That is difficult. It is. It's almost offensive. Actually, I would say it's offensive. It is. Grace, your grandma died.
Mm-hmm.
How did
you say how did it feel?
How did?
Oh, shoot. I was talking to Deanna the day before the morning call. I had a moment. I don't know when the world just happened. I had a thought about her. And I thought the moment she couldn't cook for us no more is the moment when she started going down. And I thought about that.
Right, because she lived to cook.
Right. And I knew that. And I was like, I would tell people, I said, I think God keep her here. Because she continued to cook for the people that she loved. And in the moment she couldn't do it anymore, that's when everything started happening. I had a little moment this morning.
Oh, you had one this morning?
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of your moment, Grace, I said, everything perfect, Grace. Chill out. Okay, that sounds like suppressed curse words, Grace. That laugh you just did. So we just gonna let you she still do that laugh, Kim. That's that laugh with no teeth. Yeah, I know that one. That's not a real laugh.
You deserve
that's
it.
Not a real laugh.
You deserve a cuss.
That's that laugh that come before don't you say, see, I done gave you everything I was gonna give you. That laugh with no teeth, that's a Scorpio laugh. That's not a good laugh. Yeah, that's not a good laugh. Laugh with teeth, you might be safe. You might have another chance. That laugh with no teeth, yeah, buddy. Yeah, you not fit to survive. You not fit to survive this one. We not fit to survive this one. I'm gonna kill you and kill me for this relationship not fit to survive this one. Something dying after this laugh. Okay, all right. At least I got one amen. Okay, I got two amens from today's and Deanna, who are also the same damn person. Lord, okay. Anyway, let me keep going. Let me keep going. So it's tough. So we understand that when I tell you, yes, Antonio, you just got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, but everything is perfect. Tough. It's tough. So somebody tell me, let's start with the first one. Your growth process. You know what? Let's start with the everything. Let's start with the first one is gonna mess y'all up more than this. That's why I'm addressing this one first. So when I tell you the growth process is complete, it goes against everything you've ever heard. You really have a problem with this. You don't have to grow into the businesswoman you want to do. Just leave right now, Adonia. Just leave right now. I promise you, if you stop trying to grow and you just leave right now, you will suffer, but I promise you will fall and you will pick yourself back up. And Adonia goes, I can't do that, Antonio. Get out of here. Nothing to mess up my credit. Take my savings. Oh, y'all don't want to play with me now. Y'all don't want to. I'm not going to go through 9 months of late payments.
Listen,
that don't sound like enough for y'all. That's the Adonia going from an 820 to a 370.
That's like somebody, your loved one died, and then they come. Well, the Bible says we don't weep as those who have no hope. If you don't, that ain't this ain't time player.
Yeah, that's asking for you to get fucking muffed. Get out of here.
Let me tell you, you sure right. Don't hit me with the Bible when I'm going through. Don't hit me with the Bible.
That's what. Hey, Antonio, there's nothing wrong with your life now ever. That's exactly what that sounds like.
That's why we dealing with this.
The Bible says.
That's why we started here.
So the thing is, I think that whole process is really kind of stupid. And I think it's stupid because I just feel like if you don't know what the fuck to say, don't say shit. Don't say nothing.
I agree. And that's the thing. They don't know what to say. So they just say stuff. You can just shut up.
Just shut up.
That'll be better.
Just rub their arm or something. Just keep your lips closed.
I'm here. That's what you can say.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you? You can't do nothing for me. You can't bring my loved one back to life. Just shut up. Shut up.
But I'm the pastor, and you can't be grieving like this if you want to be the first lady. Let me move. Go ahead.
Let your mama die. Let me say that to you. Let your grandmother die.
I'm the pastor.
I don't care who you
deserve to grieve. I deserve to grieve
too. As your sheep, I deserve to grieve too, shepherd.
I'm starting stuff, Adonia. I'm starting stuff.
Wait a minute. I have never seen Deanna.
All you gotta do is hit the right topic for her. She mean as hell, y'all. Don't let her fool y'all. She mean as hell. Don't let her fool y'all. She is mean as hell. She is mean as hell. Don't let her fool y'all. If y'all think for 1 second, I don't need all my alpha to deal with this.
Oh my God, I'm trying to get dressed so I can get on camera. Oh my God.
Mean as hell. But let me tell you what, okay. Here is what helps. Here's a way that there's nothing wrong with your life now or ever. Here's how it works. This is the opposite side of it. So let me use me and Deanna. Deanna, according to me, not you, me. Let's set the stage. But we gotta set the stage first, y'all. Y'all ready? We set the stage. Because I gotta take a deep breath, Deanna. Take a deep breath in. Go ahead, y'all help out. She go, you didn't deep a breath or nothing. Your chest ain't moved. You ain't did a god doggone. All right, let's try again. Come on. Take a deep breath. There. Okay. There. Breathe out slower. No. Don't breathe out. Unless you don't even know what I'm gonna say. I already got it messed up. I'm not even gonna say nothing bad.
I'm in chill mode, receiving the
You
lesson.
still. We ain't talking about if you in chill mode or not. We talking about you going to the land of the unknown where Tauruses don't like going. That's what we talking about.
Gotcha.
I'm about to say something you can't see coming. And the Taurus in you say, shit, no, you not. Help me, somebody. Let me. Okay, thank you so much.
That is definitely my mama. Y'all the same. Yep.
You don't know me.
Thank you, Grace. May I proceed?
Yes, indeed.
Deep breath in. Come on, y'all help out. Now breathe out slower. Now, Deanna, how much would I say? I didn't say what you say. How much would I, right here, how much would I say you be on that BS?
All the
When you
time.
say her, now listen, Tracy laughing. Give me a percentage.
95% of the time.
I agree with your percentage. I damn sure agree with your percentage. Just to be clear, I agree with her percentage. Y'all hear me? Damali, I agree. Remember back in the 70s and 80s, they had that game show when you had to guess your partner stuff. Now, what's their favorite color? What's their favorite position? You remember that game show? And I agree with her 95%. That's what I would have wrote down on my chalkboard.
The Newlywed Show.
Adonia. Newlywed Show. That's it. That was a great show. I'm like, I bet it's on Pluto TV. I bet it is. I'm gonna watch all of it.
It is.
Oh my God, what a great show. What a great show. I agree with your 95%. You did good. According to Antonio, that's not according to Deanna, that's according to Antonio. She's just quoting what Antonio would have poured into her. Is this fair? Antonio has poured into her, Adonia. You be on that BS 95% of the time. And what would I say right after that, Deanna?
But she's still perfect.
Y'all missed it. Where is a bill when I need one? Now say it again. You gotta give me you gotta give me these props loudly.
Your exact words be, you be fucking up, but you my perfect fuck up.
I don't see the problem, Trinace. I feel like that's a textbook answer. And do I mean it?
Fuck that. I see a problem with that. Because I get that bullshit every fucking day from my husband. Like, literally, I haven't seen you all goddamn day. And the first thing you have to say to me is, you on Facebook? You be on Facebook too much. Nigga, I know I'm not on Facebook. And how long am I on Facebook every day?
Fair enough. That ain't how that conversation come across.
But then
right,
he goes, but it's not judgment, baby. I'm just saying. No, you are judging. And no, you're not just saying.
Fair enough. So let's get some more context here, because Phil Sorrentino says, man, I can't quote him at all because I can't do nobody quote. Something about context and presentful.
There's a
Go
difference.
ahead, Phil. Clean it up. Clean it up for me.
Help me understand what am I cleaning up?
Today's audience wants you to be presentful.
Oh, today's audience don't want you
context.
Yeah, today's audience don't want you to present. They want you to be present.
And then what's the context and contextual context thing?
Content is king. That's not true anymore. Content is a table stake. You want content, take a Google, put whatever you want contact with, put it in the search bar, and you'll have more content than you can absorb in this lifetime, or if you're Shirley MacLaine or in any other lifetime. Where the rubber's going to hit the road today is context. Can you take whatever content that's available to you and make it relative for the situation you want to make it relative to do the things you want to do?
100% fact. Boom. That's why I don't do quotes. I do stories. Thank you so much, Phil. We sure appreciate you. I don't quotes. I do stories though. I paraphrase too much, Grace. Stories fits right in my gift. Deanna, back to you. Let's put some context around this. Do I just volunteer this, or is something happening? And I don't want to lead the witness, but go ahead.
Well, something would happen, and then we would talk, and then at the end of the conversation,
what would you be doing when something happens? Are you like bubbly freckle girl when something happens? Oh, thank you so much. This is the context.
I'm all out wolf and red.
This the context. The context, Damali, is she the one on her gangster crip walking stuff, and not me. It ain't me. She the one. Be and I go, whatever.
And you didn't incite a riot.
I do it all the time. Hey.
So I don't know that I believe you, Antonio, because I just don't see Deanna acting like Wolverine. I mean, I just don't see that.
I know. That's the gift. That is the gift. Look at it. 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 Look at it.
I couldn't even type it, so I figured I couldn't even see that happening.
Look how red she is. Look how red she is. Look.
Yeah.
Look at it. Y'all see it? That looks like. Go ahead. Come on.
No, on the cool. What he says is true. When he tells y'all he's
I haven't said anything.
No, but I mean, when he says he's nicer than me, that is 1000% true. It's times I tell him, man, you too damn nice. Because if it was me, Grace will ask me, sometimes Grace will ask me questions, and I'll be like, Grace, you're gonna have to ask Tony, because if it was up to me, this is what
facts. No, I'm serious. Facts. Yes. Mm-hmm.
He is.
I know you.
He is nicer than me. He really is. I fly off, and when I fly off, I fly off.
Tracy said she could see some gangster in you this weekend. She saw some gangster.
I don't know why y'all not believing in yin and yang. As tough as Trinace is, that means she's a soft, cuddly puddle of vanilla pudding with the right man. You hear me? With the right man. Hey, daddy, take this, daddy. There you go. She gave me that yin and yang. These are natural parts of this.
Yeah, that's probably the case.
Okay then.
I need to see this show. I need to see this show where
it's just a fact of life, y'all. It's just a fact.
I don't
know because D was gangster this weekend. Y'all didn't get Tracy and Jamal.
Grace, please tell them how I behave. Please tell them how I behave.
Tracy and Jamal got to see Deanna be gangster this weekend. And before Tracy and Jamal got here, Deanna was extra gangster with some certain stuff.
Please tell them how I behave. Please tell them how I behave.
He just sat there and was like, yes, ma'am. All I can do is laugh.
No,
I literally said, yes, ma'am.
No. Laugh.
No, I'm serious.
I need the remote. I need the remote.
Well, we're not talking about me. We're using me as an example so I don't offend nobody.
Where the show?
So we're talking about so this is what I did.
I need content.
That's what we doing. We spent 45 minutes proving to y'all how if I say there's nothing wrong with your life now ever, I am a piece of crap. But now for 5 minutes we've been spinning, but here's what that looks like, and I just use me as an example, and all of a sudden it's a bad idea. Like this, the reason why I've been upset 5 times in my adult life. It's the truth. And since 18 to 41, I've been upset 5 times. 3 y'all don't know nothing about. Truth. And let's define upset. Mad, or angry or sad. It has nothing to do with me being a good person, Damali. It has everything to do with the fact that I'm sitting here in real time going, this is some bullshit. Now, just because here's the deal. Damali gets that. Damali be going off on me, cuss me out, and such and such and such and such. And outside, I'm going, you're right, baby. You're right. My head is going, you motherfucker, you're not fit to. I'm not telling you that all of me, Adonia, is going, I'm a nice person. Mary Poppins, I burnt the darn muffins. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you the chaos is going on in my head, and then that real-time checking is saying, stop that. Don't you do that. See, okay, Damali gets it. I am not telling you that I'm not wanting to punch Damali in the throat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to work on that.
Motherfucker, I just got through cooking your dinner, and if I want to get on Facebook after spending an hour and a half cooking your dinner, then I should be able to do that without you saying something and having something to say. I ain't say that. I say, okay. That's what I say.
Okay, then. Okay.
So I feel you now.
So that sounds all well and good, but you don't want me to say okay. For real. You don't want me to say okay.
No doubt. That sounds like something a Scorpio would say. There's no doubt about it.
You don't want me to say okay. Because okay for me mean we done. And we done.
That's a fact. Now that is a damn black woman fact if I ever heard one. I can't disagree with that one. Look, Adonia was like, you know what? You so right. I just said okay twice and never went back. You know, I get it. I'm not. But here's the deal. There's a difference, Damali, and I don't know if it's different between me and you, but there's a difference. I'm not cussing in my head and then saying yes, ma'am, with a conflict. The natural me is cussing in my head, Jerome. And the source me is challenging those thoughts in real time. And I become an immediate peace with submitting to Damali, with no hidden agenda, no secret problem, and it's not going to come back up again. There's a difference. I'm not being passive. I'm being submissive. Those are two different things.
So you telling me that you don't mentally end a person? Because I do. Mentally, you end it.
I have killed Deanna in real life in my head 2 or 3 times a day for a stretch of a week before. You understand? Murdered her.
Right.
Like murdered her. Brought her back to life. It was like, see, stop fucking with me. Murdered her. You hear me, Damali? But I've mastered die to the flesh daily.
So
I don't.
How does that process work? Because sometimes people can say some stuff to me, and I'm like, perfect example. The end of the day, the dummy call asking me questions. So, sir, you need my help. I didn't call your house and ask you, can I help you? You called my job and asked me to help you. So you go listen or not listen. Oh.
Is he saying to your phone this dummy? Is he saying to your phone this dummy?
You yelling? All right, just hold on. I'll come back to you in a minute. And he hung up, but he called back. And still a dummy. Now he's a rage dummy. I was talking to you before. I said yes, and you hung up before. So you ready to listen now, or you not? And he starts cussing. I say, hey, you not gonna cuss at me here. And he kept on. I say, I'm gonna warn you one more time. You're not gonna cuss at me on this phone. You're a weak bitch. I say, and it's 5 o'clock now. You can call back tomorrow and get another.
Even Phil said you should have had that conversation. Golly, he is a lot. You know, almost made Deanna fall back on the wall.
So he was ended. He was ended when he first started. Now see,
he shouldn't just be ended. You shouldn't be talking to him no more.
oh no, because
It should be a 7-year hiatus so you speak to him again.
I raised my voice in the building. And everybody started looking around. Yep, I raised my voice because you're not gonna talk to me crazy. Right. I don't care who you are.
So that's my point right there. That's my point is I check myself in real time.
That's what I'm saying. I need to learn that skill. I need to learn that skill.
All right. Okay, there you go. This is all right. So we on it. We almost on the same page, but not on the same page yet.
Tracy to put how exclamation point in all caps twice in this chat.
Okay, so I'm about to teach you how, but at the same time, she also said, how does he deal with this Negro on the phone with you too? As his little both hand going on. All right, here's the deal. I have to, Deanna, do you mind being transparent? I don't want to.
Sure. I got you. Whatever you need.
Fair enough. So I'm gonna put my hands up here so y'all don't think I'm texting her, making me look good in the private chat, right? I'm gonna ask you this and that, and then you know what I'm saying, then I go.
This is what you gotta say right here, Deanna. Say this.
Hands in the air. Right here. Look, I want you to do two things. That's what I want you to do. I want you to answer the questions honestly, and I also want you to defend. Women at the same time. I don't want you to set women back. I don't want you to set women back 400 years. This is fair.
I got you. Okay.
So I'm not going to ask you a question that makes you set women back 400 years to the best of my ability.
Gotcha.
All right. But I also want you to know how I behave. That's all. All right. I will only bring up conversations or situations where nobody's watching. So the real meat, Phil. All right, nobody's watching. This is the real meat. You know what I'm talking about, Damali, when you can't even perform. Like this is, all right, Cam. Deanna, if I don't want to talk to your mama, will I talk to your mama?
No.
And will I passively not talk to your mama?
No, passive. I don't even know why passive is not in your vocabulary.
So have I told you I'm not talking to your mama?
Yes.
Can you tell them why, please?
Because at the time, my mama was not respecting him in any shape, form, or fashion.
You can stop right there, baby girl. You stop right there. That's all that. Just trust me. That's enough for me, Jerome. Shit. That's enough for me. I don't need no Kim. Once I know this is the case, I don't even need to know why. I know what category to put you in. You are now somebody I effed with notice. You understand?
But that's her mama, though. That's her mama. Sir.
And I came to her respectfully and I said what to you? Because I didn't just cut her
out of respect for you. I'm not going to talk to your mama because I'm not going to be anywhere where I'm disrespected. So out of respect to you, so I don't tell your mama how I really feel, I ain't even going to be around her.
That's fucking fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you to see that I do a lot of soft things, but I'm not soft. So I'm starting with my, if I say I ain't doing this, I ain't doing this. I've also, so in equal, okay, here's the punchline. I refuse to let Damali disrespect me. I also refuse to disrespect myself because Damali made me do it. That's the one that pisses me off the most.
Antonio?
It's hard to talk to me.
The reason I asked that question was this one. When I got married 40 some years ago, my wife and her two sisters and mother were having some difficulties in reference to
God bless them.
Oh yeah, communicating and the church and all of that. But I met the family, they liked me, and they would have family get-togethers, and I got along with everybody. So sometimes after the get-togethers, it would be me and her, and she would say to me, "You know, I got problems with my sister. You know, I got problems with my mother." And I say, "Yeah." She say, "But you real friendly with them." And I say, "Yeah, I am." "Well, I got problems with them." And I'm like, "So what you saying?" "Well, I got problems with them, and you being friendly with them, that's a problem." I said, "Oh, well, that's not a problem for me, because I treat people the way they treat me. And the problem you had with them, I wasn't present when you had that problem. So I don't know how to respond to them now that I'm part of the picture, because I wasn't there when the problem occurred. So I only know how to treat them the way they treated me. So all of that other stuff, I don't know nothing about that." And she was like, but what? But what? Oh, see, honey, love you to death, girl. I don't do third party. That's number one. And number two, I said, if you don't like somebody because of something they did to you, I don't join that bandwagon, because they didn't do that to me. That don't mean I'm gonna let them mess with you now, but I don't do that. And she was like, "Oh, okay." Now, 5 years down the road, I don't even know when it was, when they got back together, me and her talked about that, and she said she was glad that I took the stand that I took. Because think about it, if I would have joined her bandwagon and treated them the way she was treating them, once they got back together, I'm on the outside. Hello?
100%.
So that's why I asked about it being her mama. Like, wait a minute now, because that's her mama, and she got to deal with her mama with you being an asshole. Okay, all right. Because even though she wasn't respecting you, you were still being an asshole to her mama. Let's keep it 100.
Fair enough. Trinace, you shouldn't even know nothing about no ops. Number one.
I'm just saying that's a conversation that my younger two, Pinky and Chance, have. You can't be friends with the 100%. Ops, and they fall out like that like all the time. You friends with the ops
all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Everything Jerome's saying is 100%. Me and Deanna have run into a few situations like this, not necessarily siblings, but Deanna, respectfully, if somebody has a problem with you and then attempts to talk to me, can you please tell them what Antonio would say or behave, or no, has said or has behaved like? Please let them know.
Oh, you got a problem with
right here.
You got a problem with me. If you got a problem,
right there.
You ain't
got to. I'm just trying to show you, Adonia, that I am extremely submissive, but I ain't weak. Those are two different things. I submit because I choose to, Tracy. I'm only answering the question, how? How? And Tracy asked it like 3 times in the chat. I want to answer the question, how? And here's the deal. If you don't like Deanna, you don't like me either. Shit, we're doing that right now with 2 people. Grace, tell me my line.
No, we are. We doing that with 2 people.
2 people.
I dare him to call me.
Listen.
2 people.
Sorry. Let me. I'm sorry. Let me come back.
One want to act a fool, lie to the other person. Y'all believe that, but go ahead. There's no mistreatment. I'm not going to mistreat you. I'm not about to beg for your attention. Damn sure ain't going to beg for my respect. But I know this, Jamal. Over here, we happy. And I'm not about to participate in your argument to make me unhappy.
Antonio,
I'm ready to make statements.
I got one more thing to share.
Talk to me, because I'm trying to explain. This is a 3-week process we in now. Go ahead. This
happened to me on Monday, and it blew me away. And I'm hoping it ties in to this session right now. This happened to me Monday. most of you guys know I'm a caregiver. I'm a caregiver for my wife. 43 years. She has Alzheimer's. When I suspected this, I went to 2 people to notify them that I suspected this. We haven't gotten a medical official, blah, 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 blah. But because you're her good friend, you care about her, I just want to let you know, could you keep your eyes on it? Boom. The one who I'm staying with right now said, no problem. If you need a place to stay, come stay with. We're staying here, okay? The other one, which was her best friend and married her nephew, handed me my head. She emasculated me, questioned my manhood, and unfortunately, which I didn't know, my wife had shared some information with her that she shouldn't have, and she felt the liberty to share that information, and I had to leave her house to keep from cussing her out. That's how ugly it gets. Okay?
You ain't got to tell me, Cliff.
In the meantime,
I'm sorry.
and
that's my testosterone popping out. Keep going.
And the relationship has been strained since then, and that's been about 8 years. He got the person I went to got sick with lupus, and the lupus affected her memory. Okay, so there are months she can remember, there are months she can't. The Alzheimer's affects my wife's memory all the time. She is getting, the one who offended me is coming back to herself. She's getting better. She called me Monday and was saying blah 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 blah. I'm forgetting things, blah blah. But then she says this to me. She says, out of all the people that I know, she says, you are the person who I can always talk to, who's always honest with me, who always, she's sitting there just singing my praises, okay? And I'm sitting there going, in my back of my brain, Antonio, you didn't come to your friend's defense when she needed you, and you got attacked with the same memory issue, not the same, but a memory issue, which part of me was like, see what your ass get? But I ain't say that out loud. But in the back of my head, come on now, Trinace, it was there, right? But now
Jerome, you be talking, Jerome.
He's singing my praises, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, you know what, Jerome? She don't even remember how she treated you when you came to her. She don't even remember, the not reaching out to her best friend. And now she's saying you are the creme de la creme. You're the everything. And I'm sitting there going, oh my goodness. And I thought about you, Antonio, about not allowing what people do to you to spoil your harvest and blah, 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 blah. And this just came full circle. And I'm sitting there going, what the hell? And I didn't know what, I just sat there and I received it. And I was like, God, wow, blew me away.
That is one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my entire stinking life, because she'd have pulled you out of your harvest, she'd have pulled you out of whatever lane you was in, and you'd have went off on her, and she ain't even there. She don't even remember you doing it. She can't even pay the tab, and you didn't pay the full haul. That is insane. That is insane.
Bro.
It blew me away, guys.
Jerome, the whole time you talking, Jerome, I want to double dip. I was like, come on, let me in. I want to. The whole time. All right, let me. Trinace, I saw your hand. Give me 5 minutes. Let me explain to y'all what I'm attempting to say. I gave y'all the bad side, trying to give you the good side. But that way, because the only thing we talking about today is, ain't nothing wrong with your life now, yeah, but we got 2 other weeks to talk about the first one and the third one. I got to the second one first. Do me a favor. I just thought about it. Grace and Deanna, write down Damali. Damali, congratulations. You are so worthy and so deserving. You are a part of an exclusive group. You don't get a choice in this matter. Make sure that Melissa no, she don't need to know. But anyway, Damali needs to be a part of that Phil Susan core group that has that, and Justin that has that 1,000 shares. because she has been taking care of the podcast for a long time. You know,
yes, yes.
It's a lot of money, Damali. We'll talk about it later. Just know you've been blessed. Don't worry about it. If I had an opportunity to tell you, because I was thinking about this as Jerome was talking. If just don't even worry about what it is. You should just, what it means. You should just more process at the Arlen Brooks social media. You understand? It's almost out. It looks like that. You feel me? And it's going public. And you got shares, 1,000 of them. You hear me? All right, then. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. That ain't nobody else. Nobody else. Jesus can't get 1,000 shares. You hear me? The Molly rank higher than Jesus. Now let me explain. I'll give me my 5 minutes. This is what I'm saying. I'm not telling you I'm good. I'm telling you I have mastered in real time. Ain't nothing wrong with my life now or ever. I just don't get mad at Deanna. I will say some things and stuff like this, so I don't get mad. I'm not telling you I'm good. And here's the deal, Trinace, I'm not telling you I'm the better partner in a relationship. That's dumb. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm just telling you that motherfucker me. I am not. Deanna, would you say something like here? Don't matter, whatever you want to say.
He is the nicer one.
Yeah, I don't
do
like
you have
you
a problem with
Deanna.
being
I
nicer?
don't like you painting Deanna as Wolverine, though. I don't like that. I don't like that.
The claws do come out though.
This is what I want to know.
They be them blades be. I'll be ready.
So Deanna,
yes, ma'am.
Like for real talk, for real.
Yes, ma'am.
So, are you telling me that Antonio T. Smith Jr., my mentor, he, is saying that Dion? Oh my God, I'm just looking at it. So
you speak freely.
You are able to roll with me to New York, right? To Bed-Stuy, do or die, and collect some of my funds that people owe me.
I mean,
you can do that. I got about 25 I need to,
I mean, just
can you
send me your address.
Her face look like, let's get it.
Look, I'm only saying, this is what I'm saying. Look, this is what I'm saying. Y'all, the reason why it's so hard
I love it.
to believe, the reason why it's so hard to believe me, because you have this concept of good and bad. And I do not. I'm not painting Deanna as any bad person, and she knows it. I don't do that in real life. I ain't gonna do it on this call. We're not talking about good and bad. We're talking about, let's take what Jerome said. I just don't let relationships get strained. Now, you may have a problem, but it ain't on my end. Me and Damali ain't gonna never fall out. If Damali fall out with me, she did that shit by herself. And she is participating by herself. Because I done already inboxed her. I done already text messaged her. I done already called her. Anybody who ever left I screenshot right now, ruin they lives right now, but I won't. Anybody who ever left ATS, I called them personally.
Like I said, he didn't like it. Because I would have been like, oh, you gone? Okay, bye.
I called somebody personally and say, hey, I the content was blah, blah, blah. I get it, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to say too much because I want y'all to guess who it is. And I said, but I want to let you know, man, I admire you. It's cool. We ain't got no problem. I ain't have a problem. You just jumped out there and had a problem with the content. I didn't mean to make you look bad. That was the call. The call thought you looked bad. It wasn't me. This mofo next day start calling everybody, start telling people about all sorts of stuff. Then after telling me, "Oh, we good? No, I'm so thank you so much." Let me tell you something, Damali. If I tell you thank you, I mean it. If I tell you F you, I mean it.
See, why you said that?
So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Grace. Don't worry about it, Grace. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You right, and you're supposed to. But listen, Damali, if I tell you I don't like you, please know I'm gonna treat you like I don't like you. I'm just trying to get you to see. I told Deanna, I don't fuck with your mom. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all missing it. Deanna, did I say it like that? Am I putting too many words on it? Am I acting tough?
No.
To your best knowledge, please tell them what I told you. And I need you to use Antonio's words. But let the cuss words fall on me. Don't worry about it.
Okay, please forgive me. I was stuck in a situation in my head. Can you remind me?
Don't worry about that situation. Anybody worry about that. Anybody, don't worry about that situation. How did I tell you I don't fuck with your mama no more?
I don't fuck with your mama.
Okay, so long as we clear today, there was no. We didn't have to guess about this, Antonio.
No hemming and hawing. No hemming and hawing. Just direct to the point. See, I like a person like that. Just tell me what the fuck you mean. We don't have to go around the bush.
You gonna get out now? I'm not getting out. I don't fuck with your mama. Y'all know what made her mama respect me? When we was all together, and she saw that I empowered her daughter. See, her mama had a problem with a strong man. Y'all not hearing me. She didn't have a problem with a man. She didn't have a problem with me. She had a problem with a motherfucker being strong. That ain't my problem, Damali. That's your problem. And some men have a problem with a strong woman. So they gotta come inside and knock you to weakness just so they can handle you.
Can I say something?
Watch it.
Somebody ought to say something right there.
Because I've been in the position I've been in for a very long time. So there are things that happen in my children's and grandchildren's lives that force me to be a part of what's happening. I just feel like sometimes I would never step in any of the relationships if I was seeing that they were doing a building or encouraging or, you know what I mean? Something like that. But when you hear someone downing, putting down, lying and or hitting or, you know what I'm saying, punching or all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Rather they like me or not, because I've been there. It's okay if you don't deal with me. I refuse to sit by and let it go by with any disrespect, not only from their end, but from my children's or grandchildren's end. So, and I'm only saying that because you said when her viewpoint changed when she saw that you were uplifting her child, because sometimes we don't get to see it that way. Does that make sense?
Well, for 13,
yeah, it makes plenty of sense.
For 13, almost 14 years, my mama saw me with someone who...
With a feminine man. Let's just keep it real. Ain't no sense of us playing around with this joint. You know what I'm saying? The feminine man.
He belittled me. I took care of him. It was a lot going on.
And she liked that shit. She liked that, Phil. She liked that. This is the deal. She liked that. She condoned it and became his best friend. Then I come in and got doggone pitch up.
And she turned around.
I ain't feminine. She never liked me from day one. She liked me now.
Yeah, she actually turned around and went off on him behind Antonio. He don't even talk to her.
Almost knocked his motor scoot in the head. Okay, let's make this clear. Devon. I'm only talking to you, Devon. Everybody else eavesdropping. I was doing a good job. Let me put my microphone close. I was doing a good job keeping my doggone mouth shut, Adonia. I'm talking to Damali and Adonia, and I wasn't saying nothing. This mofo gonna cuss my motherfucking woman. Oh shit, Nick. Excuse me. I mean, sir. Sir is what I meant to say. Sir.
He fucked around and found out.
Okay, he sure the hell did. And I ain't say so. He went complaining to her his mama, his best friend, and basically told on himself about how, and told the truth. Well, I said this, but he ain't had to. Yes, the fuck I did. What we not gonna do is disrespect mine in front of me. Now you can do that shit over there. You didn't hear me, Tracy. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. I don't know what y'all do. What we not gonna do is think you can do that in front of a king. Shit. Ain't happening. I don't care what y'all hierarchy is. I don't care who the big brother. I don't care how African tribe works or whatever y'all do in this house. Damali is God. You run your mouth another way. You ain't doing it over here. Think I'm lying. Well, I'm not telling you. Well, let me get my 5 minutes like I never did. I'm not telling you I'm good. I'm not telling you I'm weak. I'm not telling you I'm strong. I'm telling you I don't have my passiveness masquerading as submissiveness. Well, I ain't got no secret problem with Damali. If Damali did something and I don't like it, me and Damali talked that out when she did it. No, in real time. Upon her doing it, Jerome, 12 seconds later, we was dealing with the problem.
That's true. It be running me hot, but that's true.
Because I'm saying, listen, ain't nothing wrong with my life now or ever. It is how I like to behave in my life, boo-boo. Tell me how you like to behave. Well, I don't like what you said, Antonio. All right, well, shit, you sure right. Because ain't nothing wrong with it. If you don't like what I said, and I ain't like that, but damn it, something must be wrong with me, Phil. Something ain't wrong with you. Something wrong with me. Because I'm supposed to be in harmony with whatever the bullshit coming out your mouth. See, y'all didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. See, this is what I'm trying to get you to say. I'm not trying to tell you. I saw your hand, Jamal. I'm not trying to tell you I'm some good man, Tracy. I'm trying to tell you I got 100% control on all my faculties. If I don't like what Tracy said, something wrong with me. So I don't attack Tracy for triggering me. I say, well, tell me what the hell you mean so we don't have to have this problem no more, Tracy. Because there's nothing going wrong with my life now or ever. Ask Jerome. Jerome was sitting somebody said, wait, he need to come here. Jerome, you tell that motherfucker. Ask Jerome what I said. I said, just like this. I'm not coming to enemy territory to have no conversation with him. He trying to set me up. You crazy as hell. That ain't me having a problem with this person. That's me saying, ain't nothing wrong with my life. And I'm not going to go to your world just for something to be wrong with my life. I'm trying to get y'all to see something. I'm just trying to get you to see something.
That was perfectly. Good. That was good. Oh my God.
Yeah. So Tracy said, can you explain that? How can you cover passiveness with submissiveness? Most of what y'all call submissiveness is passiveness. You submit to the person while having a secret problem with the person. That's not submissiveness. See, your organs are submitting to your brain right now. That's why your organs are doing their right job at your brain's authority, so you can pay attention to me. Your organs ain't arguing with your brain. Fuck that. Don't listen to him. We need to beat. That's the heart. No. You just drank this water. We kidneys need the kidney. And the heart, and all of a sudden your kidneys start hurting and you can't hear me. When you hungry, that's your stomach saying, now we're not in harmony with none of this preacher talking. He need to hurry up and close because Luby's got this macaroni and cheese we try to get to. Golden Corral got it popping. These are Houston examples, but you get the point, man. You get the point. So I'm just trying to get you to see. Sonya, I'm not a good person. I'm a good person to me. Let me tell you my number one philosophy. Let me tell you my number one philosophy. I've done some stuff in life, Jerome. I am responsible for deaths on this planet. That's true. Combat soldier is what it is. That don't bother me too much. You know what bothers me? The few times I done lied, because that's an offense to me. You're not hearing me. You're just not hearing me. Lying is an offense to me. And I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to keep it real with you today. I'm not going to do that. Because me lying violates me. So if I forgive you, God damn it, I forgive you. You ain't going to hear from this again. Oh, baby, I cheated on you. I don't remember. Why are you bringing shit up I don't remember? Think I'm lying. So today, if me and you together, you can food around and food around. First off, don't tell me. Secondly, don't let me find out because I might kill you. But if you live and I forgive you, like Kim was like, I ain't mad at you. I might kill him too. I ain't mad at you. If you live and I forgive you, you'll never hear about it again. We'll laugh at this mofo together.
This makes sense. This is why this makes sense. You know, I had a conversation with that young lady last night.
Yep.
And what I said to her when she was talking about how frustrated and this, that, and the other thing, I say, so ultimately, you don't owe me nothing. I'm disappointed, but you don't owe me nothing. You don't owe my son nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing but you. Because ultimately, when you get up in the morning, you see your face in the mirror. You don't see none of our faces. So if you okay with what you did, that's you. It don't matter how nobody feel. Now, the other part you got to consider, you got kids and what they gonna see you doing and what you want them to see you doing because what you want them to be okay with when they get grown up. But ultimately, it's on you.
Every day, Trinace, that same energy. Every day I get up. Grace, unmute your mic. I ain't lying to you. Watch this here.
Yes,
I ain't lying
sir.
to you at all. I'm not even looking at the camera. Grace.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to be 100% transparent. It's going to be hard for you because you don't like making me look bad. You understand?
Yes.
I know she already died right there in her head. She already she done died right there.
Wait. Before you, Tracy asked, she didn't hear what I think it may have been Trinace or maybe you. She said, "Can you say that again? How was lying an offense to yourself?" Oh, she's talking about.
Okay, I'll bring that up in a second. Grace, I need the truth. I'm not even looking at you.
Okay.
I need the truth.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
And the core.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, Susan, Tempest, Deanna, Grace, Shannon.
Yes.
Every day, one way or the other, I tell you, I failed somebody. Who is it?
Shannon.
Oh, no. That's different. You're talking about the communication. Excuse me. Not communication, because I fixed that. No, you're right. But who else? I'm even looking.
Phil.
Who said that?
Yeah, Jerome.
Did.
Yeah.
And every day, Grace, I come to you and I say, what? Go ahead. Say it out loud. This is me answering your question, Tracy.
We gotta get this money. We gonna get this money. Cause Phil and Susan, I keep my word. I'm a man of my word. I don't.
God damn it, I'm a man of my word. I'm sorry, Grace. Go ahead, keep going, Grace. I should have jumped in. My bad. That was bad humor consultants training. I was not coached right there. Keep going, Grace.
He says I'm a man of my word, and you ain't seen me fail, and so I'm not starting to. So we going to do this.
Shit, I ain't just start. Let me beat my damn mic.
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm sorry. This is what she get from me. She get me every day. God dog it. Shoot.
You can't help yourself.
And it has nothing to do with me. I can't, because it's emotional for me, right? It has nothing to do with me keeping my word. It does. It has something to do with it. Let me not lie. It has everything to do with the fact that Phil and Susan trust me. And I'll be damned if I turn their trust into Satan. That, Tracy, is an offense to me. When I do something that violates my principles. See, I don't mind punching Kim's man in the face. He done kicked her dog. He just got to have his face broken. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't a real example. No disrespect to that king. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying.
And the dog popped up.
And the dog popped up. All right, so the dog understand. Your boy, I got your back. But what I do got a problem with, Tracy, is I ain't do nothing about that. I've said this before. I told y'all that if a racist white woman is getting raped and I see it, well, I got to die that day. Because I cannot, under any circumstance, just let some woman get raped in my vision. That's an offense to me, Tracy. I can't go home and sleep knowing that I let this woman get violated. What her parents, what her life taught her, and her ignorance is not my problem. She is a woman. And my job is to protect that woman, regardless of her religion or her beliefs. That's an offense to me. Offense to me. So when I lie and forgive Damali, only to bring that shit back up 48 hours or the next time she make me mad, I feel bad for me. That's why I don't do that. Because there's nothing going wrong with my life now or ever. And if I told Damali I forgive her, then ain't nothing wrong with me forgiving her. Ain't no sense in me throwing up what she did in her face. And that was deep. That was deep. Ain't no sense in me doing what she did in her face. Like, come on, man. Yeah, I cooked your meals, Antonio. You sure did. Maybe that don't impress me. But what does impress me, you obviously do, because I wouldn't be with you if you didn't. Was that too real? Okay, because whatever you did, come on, Jamal, before your phone break up again. Go ahead, brother. This gets much worse.
I want to tell y'all this stuff is so real. If y'all not paying attention, y'all better start paying attention, because since I've been sitting there talking to y'all, I don't know if y'all saw me leave. I'm raising my hands. Yo, I'm sitting out here outside this restaurant. I just finished eating. This dude backed into my car and then took the fuck off.
Oh, wow.
So of course I run across the street to get in my car. I'm chasing him down. In my brain, I'm thinking to myself, please don't commit a homicide with Tofo watching you on video. That's not gonna work out good for me, right? So I catch up to him, and I'm dating this back to our conversation from last week. I was saying how a lot of stuff you told me last week, you know what I'm saying, it immediately made sense to me. The things I get angry from before don't anger me the same way now because I'm thinking about it differently. So as I'm riding over and I get to the guy, I looked at my car. It wasn't very much damage, a little dent on the bumper or whatever. But I'm just ticked that he tried to ride off on me. I get over there. My first thought is, drag this fool out of his car. I'm about to drag him, y'all, on camera. I'm about to drag him on camera, y'all. Before I can get to his door, he stepped out the door. He almost fall on the ground. Fool, drunk as hell. So then he got somebody riding past. Y'all around the passenger seat. I'm like, yo, can you get your man? It's like, well, y'all just hit my car. She almost as drunk as he is. My first thought was, I got a choice. I could go through this dude's pockets right here in this parking lot with everybody looking at me, drag him. I had like a whole list of stuff, and I thought, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even worth it. Whatever I was angry about, it really is not that bad because he didn't hurt me. He didn't destroy my vehicle. It was a bump. It's a small dent on my bumper that I probably could take care of, and it's more trouble than it's worth. But I'm telling you, had he caught 25-year-old Jamal, it's a homicide with 12 folk looking, 17, I'm sorry, I don't want to disrespect nobody, 17 folk watching a man commit a homicide on film because that was a different guy back then. I'm like, if you're right, it's not weakness, it's just passiveness. My thought process is different now. Like I can't let that one situation pull me out of something because we into something right now. We on something. And that was just proof. Like, you know what I mean? I just said I wasn't gonna do it last week, Saturday, one of us out there in Galveston, Saturday. I just said I wasn't gonna do it. Here's your chance on camera. Don't blow it. That's all I gotta say.
Don't blow it. Hey, look, see that yeah, no doubt. Tracy, that would have been me dragging this man out the car. Would have been an offense to me, not because I don't want to choke his throat out of him, because I'm over here building Arlenbrook, and a $200, $500, $1,000 car repair ain't worth what I'm building. It's an offense to me. Am I making this make a little bit sense to y'all? It's an offense to me.
Some point.
So Antonio,
I'm not going to do that.
I think you taught this lesson, and we didn't realize what we were learning it. That we were learning it because, like I said, my birthday came, and my mama texted me, and I wasn't mad. And then I tried to get irritated when I saw. I was like, "Oh, it's all right. I didn't get mad." And I really tried to get irritated. I was like, "Oh, maybe she was sincere."
I'm not going to do it. Right. I'm not going to do it. I got two. Like, I want to bring up Deanna and I want to bring up Damali in a little bit, and then my closing thoughts. Go ahead, Prophet Jerry.
Hey, Bishop. I want to thank you.
Yes,
I want to thank you for these therapy sessions. A couple of weeks ago, you had us to write down some things, and who traumatized us, who, what happened, and all that stuff. Tuesday, I got a healing, and I got I was on the meeting listening with Renee, and I'm like, Source said, call your wife, your ex-wife, your former wife.
Okay. Right.
So I'm like, no. What happened was I got off the phone. I came out the kitchen. I came in here and had to make a phone call. And I seen her online, and that's when Source said, call her. So I called.
God bless you.
I called, and we talked. Now, her boyfriend, fiance, whatever, was asleep or whatever. But we began to talk, and I said, you hurted me. You hurted me. And I asked her, did she ever love me? We talked. And I told her, I said, listen, I was about to lose the best thing of my life because of you. And she said, why? I said, because one day Renee, Queen, was going to get her hair done. Yeah, you probably heard the story. Some of y'all probably heard the story before.
You keep on going. Somebody needs this help.
Queen was getting her hair done, and she took too long than what I expected. And because the former wife was a cheater, You know what I'm saying? And she was bold about it. And plus, source, me, I knew it that she was cheating. And then she'll come back and tell me, yes, she did cheat. So I'm thinking, Renee, it don't take that long to get your hair done. And Renee said to me, she would cry. This first time I seen this woman cry. He said, listen, don't make me pay for your ex's troubles. She's like, you are about to lose me. If I'm not mistaken, Renee, remind me if I'm right. You said that you would be
bigger cup, Grace.
you'll be my CNA, but as of me and you carrying this relationship, it will be no longer. And I told my former that. I said, you was about to make me lose the best thing that happened to me. And then she said the same thing, that of course her boyfriend said, don't make him pay for other people's mistakes or choices. I don't say mistakes, I say choices. But anyway, to make a long story short, Bishop, thank you, because that was a healing. And, when you take heed to the instructions and you
apply them, make them applicable. Either way.
Yeah, applicable. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Applicable. I was trying to say applicable, but I would say applicable. Probably speaking in tongues or something. Anyway, when you apply,
too funny.
my ables is somehow able, but when you apply and you do it, it works out every time. So thanks for that healing, man. That happened.
No, you're very welcome, man. Yeah, you had a strong week of forgiveness, man. Yeah, a strong week of forgiveness for sure. Let me bring up, where's the okay, there she goes. Look at you with your fine self, looking like a ripe banana. Yeah, you look like a grape with extra juice.
Come on back, sir.
Pinky.
Okay, my bad.
Watch out.
You're in trouble now, Pinky.
Pinky, this meeting was over with.
My bad. I lose myself every now and then. So when she be like Pac-Man and yeah, this be going. Tracy, I look at her and go, whatever. I mean, fine. Every now and then she'll cross the line and maybe go, now wait a goddamn minute. It ain't that, but please know there's a line to Molly. That line is there. It's Trinace, that line is there. I'd be like, oh, off my back, water off my back. The Lord is good. Skittles, rainbows, reading rainbow. Yeah, conjunction, worship. Now wait a goddamn minute. It's somewhere in there. Somewhere between all that Disney Plus and Disney Channel movies is that. And I go, all right, but all the time. Ain't nobody ever you're the greatest ever was. Y'all didn't hear me. Did you hear me? Okay, there you go. Flex. Go ahead and flex. Am I lying, Deanna? Help me out.
No, you tell me that all the time.
Oh, now they won't listen. How often do I tell you are the greatest, the best, or anything like it? Give us a percentage. If 100% is every day and 50% is, I don't know, and 1% is you ain't never said it, how often do I give thee these props?
The same amount that you tell me I be fucking up, but I'm still perfect.
So, put a percent on it. Put a percent on it.
About 96%.
95, 90%. 96% of the time, God dogging, look. So I'm not telling you that I just walk around pushing her down so I can, and then masquerading it with a compliment. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We go, Tracy, say all this bullshit, then I go, but you're doing good though. Nope, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is my aggressiveness comes out, Tracy, as submissiveness. I go, you know what? You is fucking up, but don't worry about it though. I'm just gonna eat this. As aggressively as I want to throat punch you, is also as aggressively as I would say yes, ma'am. And that's weird for y'all because you have a good person, bad person mentality. I don't. What I have is Damali and food around and said something and it triggered me. All right, God dog it. Well, why the hell did this trigger me? What am I supposed to do here? Because if it triggered me, blank. So let me say this about Damali now because it fits. And I'm not gonna say too much because I don't know. She might be. She in front of the ancestors, in front of the ancestor altar. So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say too much. You know, you never know, Jerome. You never know, you know what I'm saying? She's sitting in front of the ancestors and the kids and got me on the church speakerphone, you know. So I don't on the speakers, Grace.
Damali, my buddy.
Prayer altar.
Damali, my buddy, so you better watch yourself now.
You so right. You in front of the prayer altar. But I was talking to somebody this week, sometime in the last 7-9 days. And I was like, man, this. And I walked all the way out the room. I walked all the way out the room because I was in front of Don and Grace. And we had a different conversation. And we both was like, yep. And I have no change in me. I don't know how to change. Like, I don't have, like, for one, yep. And for two, yep. And won't be no drama, something. My job, Jerome, my job is to make sure that the mathematics, right? The mathematics of the podcast. We talking about the podcast right now. The mathematics of the podcast don't happen. That's my job. My job is to make sure that the podcast don't happen. You understand? Not the podcast happen. Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's because the universe decided that she needed to do her own podcast. Is this? Well, my job, I'm trying, she gets it, don't worry about it. My job is to make sure that I'm not trying to make the podcast happen. That's a life, her, and legacy choice. You understand? Because with the new job of a podcast, Trinae, comes now it's affecting whatever else you do. It is. It just is. Do we both agree? Apparently, this fool's a prophet. Earlier than me. Somebody help me. But that did teach me a lesson, Grace. What it taught me was Damali got vision. You hear me? That's what if I walked away with nothing else, Grace, I walked away knowing Damali sees stuff way past what I'm under awareness of. You hear me? This is what I walked away with, Grace. You hear me? Anyway, just to make this clear, that Damali, that point did not skate past me. I was aware that you got vision. What's that from, Grace? What's that from? You got vision. A barbershop. Don't worry about it. See if you can pull it up. Pull up YouTube. Go to barbershop. You got vision. See if there's up. See if it's up there, Grace. If it is, I'm gonna die laughing. You got vision.
I thought that was from Willie D. You got the collective vibe.
Yeah, that's Silver Throat. What's Silver Throat name? Keith David? I think Keith David. You know, anyway, you'll figure it out. Just put a barbershop shit with those. Anyway, let me wrap this up. When I tell Damali, okay, this is a great example. So Damali doing a podcast. If I say, well, ain't nothing wrong now or ever, that's going to be hard to accept because folk is getting caught up in her sitting down every day recording a podcast. Yeah, we're on the same page, yes? We're the same. Okay, all right. I can't say, man, forget them folks. That is inappropriate. This is inappropriate. Forget them folks. No. I got a friend. I've been writing a movie based on personal experience. There we go. I've been writing a movie. And the movie is called, can I give this part away in the movie without giving away the movie? Yes, I can. I'll give this part away in the movie without giving away the movie. The movie is called Missing Peyton. I don't know if y'all see. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I don't know if y'all haven't seen it, but it's coming out. It's great actually. It's got me, Grace, and Deanna. Deanna is the star, and Deanna is Peyton, by the way. So Deanna's the star. And I've been working on it for years. Jerome. Years. And it has this. Let me just play this thing real quick. We're gonna end with this here. I'm not gonna play all of it. Y'all have seen it before, but I'm not gonna play all of it. Let me just it set up these perfect final thoughts. All right, let's stop right here. We don't need to watch all of it. Right here. So there's a pretty girl that everybody wants. She's untouchable. Right? Here she is. It's a pretty girl. Everybody wants her. Pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. Everybody wants her. But she's hard to get, Jerome. You understand what I'm saying? But everybody wants her, though. Don't get it twisted. Everybody wants them. Now, it's set in the video game world. And I hope y'all hear me because I'm not promoting this. This ain't coming out for a long time from now. It's set in the video game production world. As a matter of fact, if I scrub this to the end, you see a newspaper in which a local pair, Grace and Antonio, create the next Apple Inc. And it actually says it. ATS Tech co-founder. Let me blow this up. I don't think I can blow it up. But anyway, it says ATS Tech co-founder, first and only job. And it's written in India, 2.5 crore, blah, blah, blah. And you see Antonio T. Smith Jr., co-founder ATS Tech, and in some way it says right here, co-founder with a tech company with his friend Grace Sandals. They have this job, blah, blah. So they wind up creating the next Apple. All made up world. The truth is, this is an Easter egg because our names are different. They're not Grace and Antonio in the script. But I created a fake newspaper, and then for whatever reason, the International Moose Count is underway by Bob Bobston. I have no idea why it's there, but and it's from July 11, 2022. So we're rich and famous. So me and Grace are two rich and famous video game people. and this pretty little girl with these this pretty chesty little girl. You know, she's chesty. She's chesty. I don't know if y'all know about her, but right here, she is the main star, right? So I made her do the little sexy look. And somewhere back here, you can see her in the beach or something. Let's see. Right there. All right, right? So she's this innocent. Right there. So she's this innocent, freckled-faced girl that everybody wants. She's also a bit, you will be exploited today. Okay? So everybody wants her. And here's the deal, Jerome.
Why you got all her business on the screen like that?
Because I need to go viral. I need to sell these tickets. You understand? The Lord blessed her with these chesticles. We gonna use them.
Oh, by the way, that music is very good. I like that music.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But here's the deal, though. Tracy, she's lesbian. And there's a pivotal scene in the movie where, like, we go through our little hero's journey, and all of a sudden, I get mad at her. No. You ready for this, Damali? I accidentally fall in love with her. And selfishly, but it ain't selfishly. It's nice. I gotta tell her. Because here's the deal. I never met nobody like you before. And this is magical. And here's the deal. I ended it, Damali, by saying, I just wanted you to know. You just needed to know. And it's this beautiful romantic scene. It's planted so romantically, and it has a surprise ending, Kim. This movie is based on like my real life. Don't worry about it though. It's totally based on my real life. It really is. And here's what happened, Kim. She goes off on me. Now I done confessed my love. We've been spending the last 3 weeks together, 3 months together. It's perfect. I'm made for her, Damali. She's made for me. We're not just best friends. And even I know that she attracted to me. And I confess my love. And it should be happily ever after. And then she goes off on me and calls, I think she could have responded well, Tracy. And she cuts me a new one. She says, how dare you? And she's so freaking mad at me for being selfish. And I'm like, what you mean? I'm just confessing my love to you. And she said, and I quote, because I wrote the script myself. She said, you think you confessing your love to me was a good thing, you selfish mother? Beep, 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 a bunch of beep, beep, beep. If I sleep with you, it's a beautiful night. I mean, if you sleep with me, it's a beautiful night. We had sex. You have an orgasm, you selfish mother, like all that stuff. But if I sleep with you, I upend my whole life. I don't know who I am no more. You don't get it. You sleeping with me is easy. Me sleeping with you ruins everything about everything I've ever known. And I no longer know who I am. So us getting together is not easy. It's not possible, you selfish mother. Beep, 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 beep. And you know what? He's spitting facts. Because I'm not gay. So for her, it's just a woman. For me, it's just a woman. For her, it's not just a woman, Damali. It is a lifetime decision she will be making. But I can't see it, Trinace, because I'm fucking in love. Which leads me, hold on, let me keep building this. Just give me about 3 more minutes and we're done. Let me just keep building this. Can you see? I wrote this, Kim, to make myself look real selfish. I don't. But to the average audience, Jerome, I'm not selfish. I'm a man in love. Give him his trophy. No, you selfish punk. You inserting this woman is a good orgasmic night. Her letting you insert her changes her whole friendships with every woman she knows. Changes her sexual orientation. Changes her sexual preference. Upends her entire life. And you think in some one romantic moment you can just confess your love and think I'm going to be okay with that? Fuck you, Tony. I'm sorry, my name's not Tony in there. It's something else, but you get what I'm saying. But this is real, though, right? This is real. And I'm building this point of nothing's wrong with your life now or ever. See, nothing's wrong with my life. So Antonio's going, I gotta confess my love to you, Peyton, which is Deanna. And Peyton is going, get you, buddy. And we both cross this. All my movies and books have these real, they're all important esoteric stories. You just don't know it. But I don't know another way to be, though. You know, something, Molly. And that's kind of my point here with today's lesson. That I wrote a love story in which Tracy, the man's the good guy, and that's a bunch of bullshit. But when we think, oh, well, you know what, it's all good, just have me, when we don't consider that there's nothing wrong with Damali's life, now or ever, then I'm not supposed to try to turn Damali from being gay into straight. There's nothing wrong with her. See, there I go. There I go again, bothering y'all. She was straight as a lesbian. A hardcore lesbian too. She was straight then. So me falling in love with this lesbian is not saving her. It's actually sending her to hell. It's too woke for some of y'all. Don't worry about it. The point here is, it's too woke for some of y'all. But you're not thinking all the way out your decision. So you're not thinking, yeah, when I married Trinace and I tell Trinace, just be submissive. Well, you know what? Maybe that don't work out for her. And I can't just come through and be like a pastor and expect her to submit because this is the way it goes. Maybe that don't work out for her. Maybe she submitted to some dude that raped her. So me getting her to submit to me is a death sentence for her. For both parties, the party off screen, the party on screen, needs to recognize there's nothing wrong with your life now or ever. So here are my final thoughts. Antonio, so what was the answer for the day, Whitney one? I'm sorry. To somebody else's class to get an answer on one of the three secrets. The answer is, ain't nothing wrong with your life. How? I ain't got no explanation for you, Trinace. Ain't no how. All there is the truth. How does water water? How do grapes have babies? Well, the sperm hit the egg, yeah, but how? How does her body know to nurture that sperm? We don't know. But her body nurturing that sperm in her fallopian tubes, from her ovaries, and that endometrium layer feeding that fetus throughout 40 weeks of congestation is a secret to life that has all of us on this phone call and can't name one of us explain how it got here. So these secrets to life have no explanation, Trinace. They are just what they are. And if you want to win, there's nothing wrong with your life. But I don't understand. I need an explanation. And that is your Western world, Roman emperor, European problem. You want answers to who is the 144,000. Hebrews wasn't saying 144,000 is a real number. That's a church example. Don't worry about these church folk got it. Who is the 144,000? I need to know which church is going into heaven. Is it West Point or what? They wouldn't care about that. They wouldn't care about that. They were only caring that there's a multitude. So do I have an answer for you, Ayo, that this is the worst time of your life and it sucks? Yes. What's the answer? It don't suck. Your perception sucks. And when you say how, teach me, I ain't got no answer for you. Because you your compass. I can't teach you what you won't accept.
Watch it.
It's that simple. Somebody get pregnant, you're gonna have a baby. How? I'm not ready. Shit. You had a period, didn't you? Well, 13, you having this baby. 13 years old or not, this baby's coming out you. Because your body is far smarter than your age. You ain't gotta like that. You don't have to like it. So I'm telling you, Tracy, because I've been answering your how for the last 90 minutes. How is simple. Oh, that's just a simple answer. Oh, I don't know how God set this world into motion. I just know it's in motion. And I know, as we conclude, if you want to win, all this week, y'all need to walk out of here going, oh, there's nothing wrong with my life. That's bullshit, Antonio. Well, you know what? God will make a table before you in the presence of your enemies. There's nothing wrong with your life. Bullshit, Antonio. You sure right. You're the head and not the tail. Linda, and not the ball. Can I keep going, Jerome? Can I keep going? Because I can do this all day. I got the whole thing damn near memorized. I can do exceedingly and abundantly above all you can ask or think. The just shall live by faith and not by sight. I'll present you faultless before the only wise God. You could tell this mustard tree to be cast out and be cast out. As a matter of fact, tell this mountain to be cast up. I'll cast it out in your face. Tell the ground be opened up and opened up. I got a whole 10 plagues in Exodus that says this same thing. 40 years, them Hebrew folk walked around. Their bodies got older. Their clothes never did. Come on, preachers. Bodies got older, but their clothes never did. Come on, Jerome. I said your Bible, Jerome. Not in that cliche, not in that charismatic way I just said it, but it is in your Bible. They never had to wear a new outfit. Kim, I'm just trying to tell you straight up, Kim. Look.
Shoes never
Ain't
wore
nothing wrong
out.
with your life. Never wore. It's what the Bible says. That's what the Bible says. Their body got old, but their shoes didn't. That's tough. 40 years. Same shoes. Can you imagine? I done changed 13
walking around in the wilderness upon rocks and whatnot and do. Just saying.
I done changed 26 shoe sizes since I've been 41. I'm in the 13. That's 26 shoe sizes. Because it's half sizes for men. Listen, y'all. We're closing. I'm done. I'm just trying to push this point. You don't have nothing wrong with your life. The same way that in that movie, I'm trying to turn a gay girl straight because I love her so much. She should be with me. That's wrong. Because I'm not thinking about how much I disrupt the last 40 years of her life. You going, the gay is an abomination. I hear you. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying she got a lot of gay friends. So what, she's just supposed to stop now? You with me now. No more friends that are gay. Really? That's what the Bible says. Really? That's as wicked as saying I'm a black girl, you're a white man. No more white friends now, just black friends. That's equally as wicked. Or the other way around. No more black friends, just white friends. You can't do that. Here's the point. If I'm trying to fix you, Kim, I haven't mastered. There's nothing wrong with my life now, ever. Because I don't need that. Let me tilt this back a little bit. I don't need fix Kim when there ain't nothing wrong with my life. Whatever bullshit or perfect shit Kim is doing, it's perfect in my reality. If I don't like it, I just stop putting it in my reality. You missed it, and that's okay, and I'm not going to repeat it. What I'm telling you is very, very clear. If me and Tracy together, whatever Tracy do, whatever her weaknesses are perfect. Because I can't have Tracy in my life and have something she do that I don't like. And that has been the one point I've been building to all night long. If Damali is in my life and I don't like what she did, bullshit. Because how can Damali be in my life and I don't like what she did, but she's perfect? Listen to what Deanna told y'all I said earlier. You be out here tripping, but I like the way you trip. Yeah, see, that's what she said. And Damali was like, I don't know, because I hear you. Because context is stripped from that. You be out here messing up, but you perfect. I like the way you perfect. I like the way you mess up. That's what it is. Is it okay for Jerome to be mad at his wife for having mental health issues due to the deterioration of her brain? No. Is he allowed to go through the physical and emotional trauma that comes along with that? Yes. And it's Jerome's job to be the salt of the earth, not be normal and deal with that shit. Y'all didn't like that. They ain't like that, Jerome. Because ministry put you in that position. So you don't get to complain about it. You get to have a battle buddy about it. You get to vent about it. You get to have a prayer circle about it. But what you don't get to do is act like God ain't give it to you so you can be the salt of the earth with it.
Watch it.
All right. All right.
You got that wife. You better love that wife as he is. Because if you don't be mad when that wife fool around and love somebody that love her well. Sometimes, shoot, that whole, y'all, we're going to strike that Fuca record afterthought. Okay, we striking that whole, I was going to say something that's completely struck out of what I was going to say. Sometimes, nope, you're right, Yana. I object too. Give me a different word, Grace. Any word. Just say any word. Say giraffes or something.
Giraffes?
All right, giraffes. That's good. I'll take it. It's better than what I was going to say. If you are not. God dang. That was 8 text messages in a row. Somebody died? Hold on, y'all. Oh, no. That wasn't anything. What the hell was that? Anyway, I don't know. My phone went off 8 times. Somebody sending me something? WhatsApp. I really need to delete WhatsApp. Hello, dear. Can you help me? My name is Andy. New shoes. Hello, friend. This is Hilda. We are a wig factory in China. This is exactly what I just got 66 text messages. I'm not even lying to you. I just got 66 out, and it ain't gonna zoom. Shot this. Screenshot this so we can get out of here. Cause this is why I be trying to delete WhatsApp. This is the truth. I got 66 dogs on it, and then it's you know what? It's Trinae's fault because she's a Scorpio. That's who fault it is. Scorpios. That's who did it. This is ridiculous. This just went off in my ear. Whole time I was talking to y'all, I was like, what the hell is going on? Right here. This one message and these 66 real quick. I was wondering what the hell was that ding, 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 ding. And that's somebody from China with plus 861.
You got 258 messages.
Good God.
My stuff looks like your email, Grace.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It really does. Yeah. Everybody be asking me for money and that. Anyway, look. Is Phil perfect? Yep. Does Phil do what you don't want him to do? No. That's the only answer. Hear me. Grace is 859, 849, 851. I'm stopping. Listen to me. Is Trinace perfect? Yep. But you don't know what she did to me. She didn't do nothing to you. It's too early. You're coming to this later. But the only thing Trinace did in your life was in your worthiness of you. I can assure you, I'm only going to treat Damali according to her level of self-esteem. Her self-esteem just happens to be sky high. Therefore, I only treat her as the queen she is. But if I got jacked up self-esteem, I look at her self-esteem, I'm not going to treat her to the level of her self-esteem. I'm going to treat her to the level of my self-esteem. Every time I see her ass need to come down off that high horse so I can feel better about me. Only then can I love Renee. When she at my level. That's how we treat people. But if you grasp, there's nothing going wrong with your life now or ever. I promise you. Here's your homework. You go outside here for the next week, and I want you, every time something happens, you say, oh, that was perfect. And if you don't get what Neil Donald Walsh is saying, he's saying what him and Abraham Hicks have it 2 and 3, just out of order. It's the law of allowing. There's nothing going wrong with your life now or ever. It's got different ways of saying it, but it's the law of allowing. If you want to know how Antonio says it this way. Everything is perfect. Every great teacher is saying the same thing over and over. We just say it different ways. Is Kim perfect? Sure she is. Is Phil perfect? Sure he is. And if I get offended by Phil, I'm the one not perfect, not Phil. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate. Thank you so much, everybody. John Calloway, you stay on the I don't know what that is. That's the flow mobile you got going on there.
That's Disco Boogie.
Oh, Trey.
Disco Boogie.
Yeah. Love you, everybody.
Love you more.
Love you, baby. All right, y'all have a good one. Damali, you the man, except for you a woman. You're a woman, but you're the man. You understand? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.